What's up, guys? It's Tyler Sutter. I'm going to talk about knots today, little tips and techniques. There's so many different knots out there, and for a new angler, a beginning angler, or an angler that's been around for a while that hasn't heard of them, I'm going to talk about two different knots today. We're going to talk about the Palomar knot, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego jam knot. I use the San Diego jam knot for all my monofilament and my fluorocarbon. I use a Palomar knot for all my braid. Now, the reason I don't use a Palomar knot for my fluorocarbon is I've had bad experiences with it breaking. It kind of cuts into the fluorocarbon if you don't get it just right. And ever since I switched to that San Diego jam knot, it's been lights out. So I got a Carolina rig. I've got about halfway rigged up. All I got to do is put the hook on it now and run it on 17-pound fluorocarbon whenever I'm fishing around shell and rock and things like that. I like to use a heavier line. So you just go through one time. It's probably gonna be kind of hard to see. Just one time like this. Bring it up. So now you got your tag in hanging right there. Make a loop over your index finger and just hold it. Okay. And what I like to do is I'll take that hook and just kind of hold it with a finger, and you wrap it around 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you got your tag in with right down here on your right side, and your loop still over here on your finger. You stick it directly through that loop, and so there's your knot right there. Okay, wet it down real good. And there you have it. That is your San Diego jam. Now, some people, they'll tie a double San Diego jam, but to me, that's just a little overkill. That's just too much line going in every different direction. And that knot right there, San Diego jam, it's jam up. So give that one a try. All right, guys, so the next knot I want to talk about is going to be your Palomar knot. It's really simple, easy. It's just kind of like an overhand knot. You just loop it around and pull the bait through. It's real easy and it's very strong. It doesn't slip on braid. I mean, it's top notch. So all you do is you go through the eye of the bait one time. Some baits you can go through, you can double it and go through at one time, but it's really easy just to do it this way. So there you go. Just got a double loop right there. You're gonna hold your tag in one side. You want to make sure your lines are not crossed, okay? Especially in fluorocarbon, if you want to use it for fluorocarbon, don't cross your lines. So you just overhand knot like you're tying your shoes. So just like so. Bring it down, wrap it around the bait. Make sure you get all your strands out of the way. So there's your knot. Ease it down real slow. That's it. That thing's not going anywhere. Cut your tag in. You're set. Palomar knot. Alright guys, here's another way to tie that San Diego jam knot with a bait that you've got some weight to it. It's a lot easier, a lot quicker than trying to tie it with just a weightless hook. Just stick it on, stick your line through there. Alright. Make your same loop over your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick your tag in through the top loop. Wet it down. That's all she wrote right there. Make sure you cut it with scissors and not your teeth. What I did with scissors. There they are. Alright guys, one more knot I want to talk about is it's called a Snell knot, and basically that's your flipping knot. You snell the knot, and when you set the hook, it kicks that hook up and sticks them right in the roof of the mouth. It's right where you want them. So basic setup on this is you stick it through the top of the eye of the hook. Okay, you gotta run the line just down the shank. make a little loop on your finger, and you're going to wrap it. I wrap mine 5 times right below the eye. 2, 3. Make sure your loops are right on top of each other, not overlapping though. So now you got that loop right there. I've wrapped it 5 times. You're going to stick the tag in through that loop, okay? And you just take it and ease it down. Now if you're fishing with a keeper, make sure you get it past the keeper. Cinch it down. There's your Snell knot. Now, when you set the hook and that weight comes down on it, see how it kicks that hook up? Right in the roof of the mouth.